Hi guys, this is episode 10 of my book My Life, My Testimony. I'm proceeding from the previous episode. Um, please don't miss this episode, it's interesting. Before I start, please subscribe to this channel so that you keep in touch, so that you don't miss any episode of my book. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Check my blog www.mylifemytestimony.co.za. Thank you so much for your interest. For those who doesn't know me, I'm Stella. I'm writing a book based on a true story of my life. I'm telling you the story of my life, what happened to me. I've realized that I need to share this story with you because it's actually a testimony to me. I went through a lot of stuff, challenges, but the Lord remembered me. The Lord changed my life. So I'm sure this is going to help some of you. Maybe some of you are in the same situation currently. As for me, it's something which happened in the past. It's now history, but still I need to tell this story so that whoever is going through what I went through can be inspired, can be lifted the spirit, and I'm sure they won't give up in life, because sometimes when you face challenges, you can ask yourself, why is this happening to me? And most of the times you don't get an answer. You ask yourself a lot of questions, but you can't get answers, especially when you're in the middle of a storm. So please follow me, subscribe to my YouTube channel, listen to each and every episode. On my blog, you can read each and every episode. I really encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. From the previous episode, I was explaining what happened to me. Like, I was beaten because I refused to do the laundry for the handkerchiefs for someone who was sniffing tobacco, and it was just horrible. It was a lot of stuff which was going on. Because later on I realized that no, I don't need to do this stuff. I don't need to wash this. It was horrible. So I was beaten because of refusing to wash the handkerchiefs. Like I said, I think that was episode 8, I can't remember, or episode 7, when I was talking about the hunger. There was hunger and it was actually serious. So today in this episode, I'm going to tell you what happened one of these days because of this hunger. So there was this program, I can't remember, I think it was Bacos or something, when the government was giving some food to the people. But what I remember exactly, it was maize meal. So this message came at our school where my ex-husband was teaching, that people were supposed to go to a certain center where they were distributing maize meal to the community. So they made arrangements with the other staff members so that we can go to that center and get a share. My ex-husband instructed me that I was supposed to accompany my friend, the wife, to the deputy headmaster the following morning so that we can go and have a share. Him himself, he said he was not going to walk for such a long distance, so he just told me that I was supposed to go. Then I had no option other than to just say, okay, it's okay, I will go, no problem. So the following morning, very early in the morning, around 4 a.m., my friend, the wife to the deputy headmaster, she woke me up. Then she told me to prepare the baby so that we can leave to go to that center. So I woke up very early. I prepared the baby, the bag. I prepared myself. Then we left. We left with the other 3 ladies as well. So we were 5. So when we left, I was carrying my baby at the back, my baby girl. I was carrying my baby. We started walking. But what I remember is the place was so far. It was too far away. We were supposed to walk for about 5 hours to get there to the center where the maize meal was being distributed to the community. So we started walking around 4 a.m. But it was my first time to walk for such a long distance. I was carrying my baby. I think after 2.5 hours, my friend, she asked it to carry the baby. She took the baby, she carried her at her back. We proceeded walking. I was so hungry. In the morning, around past 7, I was already hungry because we woke up very early and we started walking. So around past 7 a.m., we were not even yet there. So I was hungry because I was breastfeeding. I think that's why it was affecting me so much. Then the other lady said, we will see when we get there if we can buy something so that we can eat, because I didn't have money for myself to buy any food. Then we walked for 5 hours. We get there around past 10 a.m. It was already hot. I was tired. I was hungry. So my body was just weak. When we arrived by the center, there were a lot of people from the community waiting for the maize meal. A lot of people, there was pressure. And I was asking myself, are we going to get a chance to get the maize meal? I was just wondering what was going to happen. I was not very sure if we were going to get the share. So I was just sleeping on the ground, very tired, breastfeeding my baby. My friend, she bought some drinks and biscuits. She brought them to me, gave it to me, and she said, you can have this so that you won't feel hungry again. I think if you drink and have these biscuits, you can feel better. I was eating like a crazy person because of the hunger. I started drinking and eating the biscuits like a crazy woman. I finished. I was feeling better. We fetched water. I drank the water. I was feeling full. My tummy was full. So we were just sitting together with the other people, waiting for the instructions. I realized it was already past 2 p.m. There was nothing. It was like we were waiting for nothing. No one came to us and addressed us like, okay, so you're going to get this and that. Nothing. People were just busy running around. Some, they were saying we are waiting for the lorries with the maize meal. Some were talking a lot of stuff. Some were saying there was a breakdown with the lorries. which were supposed to deliver the maize meal. Now I was frustrated. You know how it is, waiting for something which you don't know if you're going to win or you're going to lose. But I was desperate because there was no enough mealie meal at home. You remember in the other episode I explained how hard was it, how tough was it. So I was also desperate and I had no option but just to wait to get the maize meal. We waited. It was now around 5 o'clock. I was asking my friend and the other ladies, are we going to get anything here or we are just waiting for nothing? Then later on, around past 5 p.m., there was someone, I think a counselor, he addressed us that we were not going to get anything because everyone who was working for government was not going to get a share. My ex-husband was working for government, he was a teacher, and the other ladies, my friend, the husband was a teacher. So we were addressed that we were not going to get anything. Just imagine, after waiting the whole day, waiting for the maize meal, we didn't get anything. Then we left empty-handed, nothing. We left. We started walking again, going back home. It was almost dark. We started walking. Now I was tired. It was worse. I was so tired, like I don't know how to explain it. I was tired, but still I was supposed to walk back home. So these ladies, they were exchanging the baby. Someone was carrying the baby. After such a distance, someone also take over the baby until we get back to the school. It was around past 10 p.m. when we get back. My husband was already sleeping and he was drunk. He didn't cook. I think he bought food from the bar. I don't know. He didn't cook. I was so hungry. So my friend, the husband, they cooked. They left food for her. So she called me, and because she knew that my husband was rude, she gave me a portion of pap and some vegetables. Then I ate and I slept that day. I was so tired. My baby was just crying. I think she was also tired. I slept until the next morning. It was hard. Guys, I'd like to tell you, no matter how much tough it is, no matter how many challenges or how much circumstances or difficulties you can face in your life, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep pushing. Keep praying so hard. Keep believing. One day tables will turn. When I was going through all this, I never stopped praying. I was going to church. Even without shoes, I was going to church. Even hungry, I was going to church. Even crying with bruises on my face, I was going to church. I was praying. I never gave up on praying. So I would like to tell you, no matter how much hard it is, no matter how much challenges you can face, don't give up in life. One day tables will change. One day the Lord will hear your prayer. One day the Lord will change your life. It's only a matter of a day. The Lord will change your life. The Lord will answer your prayers. The Lord will do miracles in your life. The Lord can do anything at any time before you even know it. So don't give up. Keep on praying no matter how much challenges you are facing. Even if you are in the middle of the storm, don't give up. Things will change. Life will change. The Lord is so faithful. He will never leave you. He will never let you down. Things will be fine one day. I'm going to proceed in the next episode on what happened after this incident. Thank you for your interest. Please subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and keep in touch. Thank you.